Alright, welcome back guys. So, first up today is going to be a bit different. It's probably about time I do a service on the old girl. I've been across the road to Supercheap Auto, got myself some oil, some filters, and an oil pan to drain it all into. Now, I was going to do this in the Supercheap car park, but it's a bit small, so I didn't really want to block up any space there. So I've come across the road, I'm at the Bunnings car park, found a nice little shaded spot, and we're going to smash out this service real quick. All right, first things first, let's drop the oil. I think I was meant to get 2 of these. Oh well. All right, so I changed my mind and I went and got another oil pan. It's only across the road, no big deal. Another pan. That way we can do the best job we can. New filter on. That's probably about enough. So before I do anything else, I am going to make sure that that is the correct amount of oil. I have a 10 litre drum, but the FTE takes 9.5 litres. So there should still be a bit left in there. And I just want to make sure I got the right amount, because Supercheap Auto will take my old oil as long as it is in a sealed container. So obviously all my old oil that I just took out is going back in there, which means the last little bit of good oil is going to go to waste, but it's whatever. Alright, so now that we ran it for a minute or so, we'll check how well we've done. Man, I think that's bang on. If anything, it's just a touch over. Yeah, we're slightly over, but it should be alright. Alright, so now that we know we've got the right amount of oil, we're going to drain the waste oil into the big 10 litre container that I got. Alright, so now that that's all done, and the funnel is realistically the only thing I'm going to keep out of the stuff I bought. I can't keep those oil pans. Where am I going to put them? So, as wasteful as it is, they are going to have to go in a bin. Now, there's a couple big bins over here that I'm just going to go sneak them into. Yeah, probably not allowed, but it's better to put them in the bin than to just leave them on the ground, right? So we're going to go put them in a bin, along with my old filters. Never mind the bastards lock it. So we're going to have to take these with me for now. Alright, so now the service is done. The only other thing I did that I didn't show was I had to empty my catch can. So now I'll head back on over to Supercheap, give them this tub of oil, and hopefully they'll just take these oil pans as well, so I don't have to find a place to put them. Alright, so Supercheap Auto took the 10-litre drum of oil, like they said they would, and I didn't ask, but there was a skip bin out the front. I'm not sure if it was theirs or whoever was next door, and it was open. So I dumped my old filters and the drain pans in that skip bin. Okay. Easy as that. Service done, no mess, don't have to deal with anything, sorted, easy as. Now I would check wheel bearings and stuff as well, but I actually did check my wheel bearings a few weeks ago and I recorded it all and stuff, but it just didn't make it to the video. I'm not going to bother to do it again, not yet anyway. Might check them again in a few weeks time. So very basic service today, quick and easy. Now I'm just out here walking Freya. Don't really know where I'm going, to be honest. I'd love to go to a beach. It's been great weather recently and I'd love to go to a beach, but it doesn't really look like there's anywhere I can camp on a beach between here and the Gold Coast. With a dog, that is. Or free. I don't know, we might do a little dodgy beach camp. We'll see. Alright, so I've made it to a beach in Yamba, I'm pretty sure this place is called. Not allowed to camp here. It's just normal kind of beach in town where I can take Freya for a walk. I think I'm going to stay in Yamba tonight. There's like a little recreational spot that you're able to camp at. So I'm probably just going to pull up there for the night and come up with another plan tomorrow. Seems like it's pretty much just national parks between here and Brisbane, like on the coast. So there's not anywhere I can camp on the beach by the looks. I was considering just doing a bit of a dodgy and trying to find one, which I still might do, but it ain't going to be today. Freya was not feeling the best last night, so I didn't get much sleep. So I really cannot be bothered trying to drive around up and down beaches looking for campsites that don't exist. Freya, you say, hey, go, 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 go. So, after the beach, went and found myself a little camp spot. It's nothing great, but it'll do. I'm only going to be here for tonight, maybe tomorrow, see how I feel. But this is a pretty busy road, so it is going to be a bit noisy. But yeah, it should be pretty decent. Nice river here. No one else around at least. Good morning. How good was that sunrise, huh? Man, it was stunning. But anyway, couldn't really decide what I wanted to do today. I was in two minds about moving on or staying here again. Now, there is nowhere to camp between here and Brisbane. Nowhere along the coast, unless I want to stay in like a gravel pit on the side of a main road. That's about it. There's no beach camps, no bush camps, nothing. It's either paid for or it's in a national park. So, it's currently Thursday and it is meant to start raining tomorrow night. So I think I'm going to just chill out here for the day. I'm going to head back into town, go hang out at the beach, maybe try and do a bit of fishing in the marina or something. Come back here to stay tonight, maybe cast the line out here somewhere. And then tomorrow, I think I'm just gonna start making my way towards Queensland, which I'm gonna have to go back inland, kind of towards where I was just the other day, because it's the only place I'm gonna be able to camp. And that way I'll be driving through the rain instead of sitting here in it, you know? That's the plan anyway. Try and dodge the rain. Alright, so moved on from the beach and I've made my way around to this little lake. I wouldn't say little, but to this lake. It's only about 10 minutes from the beach I was at. But just gonna park up here for a little bit, have some lunch. Typical chicken wrap. It's my go-to lunch while traveling. Yeah, after this, I don't know, might try and do a bit of fishing. Alright, so it's about, what is it, 4 o'clock? It's 20 to 4. I just went and wasted, 20 bucks or whatever on some sinkers, some hooks, and some bait. And now I'm just going to sit here for the afternoon and do absolutely nothing with it. It would have been a smarter decision to just go buy a fish for 20 bucks. But we're going to sit here, crack a beer, and just enjoy the afternoon. It's beautiful out here. Even if I don't catch anything, can't really complain. Sun's out. There is a little bit of wind, which is why I got the hoodie on, because the wind just makes it that little bit cold. But other than that, it's great. Well, so far no luck. It's been an hour? Yeah, just over an hour. I think I had a couple bites, but other than that, bugger all. I want to be a bit warmer. I put Freya in the car. She's just in there, on her bed, blanket on. She was a bit cold out here. Man, how's the sky out here, huh? Last night, this morning, tonight. Sick. Just wicked sunrises and sunsets. All right, well, that was unexpected. Ha. Turns out I have a fish on there. I was just starting to make some dinner and I thought I'd move it. I got a little baby fish. I was reeling it in and I was like, man, that feels a bit heavy. Why does it feel so heavy? Well, turns out I got a little fish. Look at this little guy. Little bream. All right. Covered in spikes. I don't want to get spiked. There we are. Little brim. How's that? Alright, let's put them back. I was not expecting that. I was just going to move the line, and I was like, hang on, why is this struggling to come in? Turns out there's a fish on it. Well, one fish. That's a good start. Alright, good morning. Freya is obviously still feeling a little bit sick because she woke me up at 3 o'clock this morning to go to the toilet. Not that bad, it was only once, thank God. And yesterday, well, she didn't wake me up at all, so I don't know. So after trying to go back to sleep for a bit, I gave up on that and went back down here at the jetty, trying to catch some fish. They're not going to be big out here, but I've already seen a couple just jumping out the water at the bottom of the rocks. We're not going for those ones though. They'll be way too small. We've got to get out there a little bit. Alright, well, we've ended up with another little guy. I don't know what this is. It's a very shiny, metallic looking thing. Looks like a bit of bloody aluminium. The spikes on top, they look gnarly, and there's some on the bottom as well. That's why I got this thing on, because they look very sharp. Stop making that noise. We're gonna go put you back. Alright, there you go. Alright, well, we finally got one fish. Alright, so I've been a bit slack with filming today. I haven't recorded anything since this morning. So I left Yamba and I made my way to Evans Head. I scouted out a camp spot when I got here and then went to the river and had a bit of a fish. So I spent probably a couple hours fishing, caught one brim, made that up for lunch. And then I decided to come to this dog beach to let Freya have a run around. And turns out you can drive on it. So I've driven as far down as I can now. And I don't know, probably a good 4K maybe, 5K, something like that. Just thought I'd come have a look, you know. So now I'm going to drive back down to the other end because you're not allowed dogs up here. That's why Freya's sitting in the car here. She's not allowed out. Go back down the other end where you're allowed dogs. Give her a run around. And by then, all this rain might be here. As you can see, those clouds aren't the nicest looking. They're getting pretty dark compared to over there. So starting tonight, it's meant to be raining for like the next 4 days. Yeah. I wasn't planning on staying here just because of that rain. I was going to go inland where it wasn't raining. But, I don't know, I was in the mood to do some fishing, so that's really the only reason I came here. But now we are staying the night because I've made a vet appointment for Freya. Nothing's really that wrong with her. She's just had, diarrhea for the last few days and means I'm not getting any sleep, and I'm sure it's not great for her. So we're going to go get her checked out. I thought it would have fixed itself by now. So we have to stay here tonight so we can go do that tomorrow. But yeah, let's go take her for a run. You ready? Go for a run? Go. Ready? Set. Go. Go, 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 go. Don't run in front of me. What are you doing? Okay. Don't run into me. Man, she's quick. We're doing about 40k an hour there at least. She already did that for 2k's on the way out that way. Come. Come on. Well, I'm not doing anything else exciting for the rest of the week, so I'm going to end this one here. If you made it this far in the video, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.